Hi. We're just giving a minute just to see who's going to come in with us tonight. Hey, Miss Kim, how are you? If you would press the share button and let your friends know that we're online live tonight. How are you enjoying your book so far? Hi, Valerie. Please press the share button and let everyone know that we're live tonight. And I'm saying hi to my YouTube family. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, I'll give it just a few minutes to see if we're going to get a couple more people to come in, and we'll go ahead and get started. Again, it's like I'm not going to keep you long. Just a few minutes just to read a little bit from the book and, let everybody know what's going on. So just giving them just a few seconds to come in because, people are all busy and stuff. So, and while we're waiting, I'm live on Facebook, but I'm recording for YouTube. So I'll be looking to the side sometimes and showing the book to the side so that I can interact with both audiences. Oh, wow. You in Florida racing to finish first. Well, hey, there's nothing like some good... Hey, Katrina, have some competition, Kim, to keep everybody excited and enthralled. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's 8:02, and, more people can come in and join us as I go into it. But again, I am going to be reading tonight a little bit from my memoir, Can These Bones Live Again? Walking Through the Eyes of the Broken. And as I announced on last week, it is now available on Amazon.com, and you'll find the link above in the Facebook Live, but on YouTube, you'll find it in the link below. There are about 6 weeks before I actually have the official launch here in Raleigh at Authors and Art Studio at 3303 Rock Quarry Road. And each week leading up to that on Monday nights at 8 p.m., as I announced last week, I'm going to be reading a little bit from each chapter because, lo and behold, there are 6 chapters. So each week I'll read from one chapter. And tonight I'm going to read you just a bit of the introduction and a little bit from chapter 1. Now, as I said last week, I won't be reading entire chapters or even entire paragraphs, but this is just enough to give you a little bit more insight as to who I am. And let's see what Shonda said. Hey, thank you, Shonda. And, okay, that'll be just fine, honey. And when you catch the replay, please share it. That'll be great. The original announcement had almost 1,000 views, so that was phenomenal, and I'm anticipating that this will do well as well. But the release will be in about 6 weeks. So each week we're going to be doing just a little bit of preview into the book to let you know a little bit more insight into who I am as a person, because a lot of you know some of my story as far as the legs are concerned, but not my entire story. So this is just a little bit of something, just a little teaser to let you know a little bit more about who Kimberly Dixon is. And so it's only going to be about 5 or 10 minutes. I don't believe in doing those super long videos or the long lives. And we'll go ahead and get started now. So I'm going to read just a little bit from the introduction first. And say, hey, Rayshawn, thank you for joining. And this is from the introduction. Have you ever felt like you were broken? Some childhood trauma, physical ailment, or abuse left you feeling like you were shattered into a million pieces. I spent most of my life feeling broken, empty, and forgotten, simply shattered. Outwardly, I look like the average 47-year-old. I look good, and I'm educated and independent. I seem to have it all together. For so many years, I've been struggling on the inside. Many people struggle with something from the past, but they bury it inside with the hopes that it will go away. Let me assure you, it will not just go away. So that was from the introduction. And now I'm going to read you just a couple different little excerpts from the book, chapter 1. After that day, I never went anywhere near those 2 boys. I was afraid of them, and I certainly didn't trust them. They smiled and acted nice, but they would turn on you in a heartbeat. I never forgot that day. I never forgave them for what they did. That assault wasn't against me. But even as a little kid, I knew that they were wrong for what they did. So please forgive that pause. I lost my place. But now I'm going to read just a little bit more. When I was first born, I looked like the typical chubby chocolate baby. When I started pulling up on furniture, it became evident to everyone that my legs were very bowed. In the beginning, it wasn't really a big deal. Many people on both sides of my family had some degree of bowing. My Uncle Panky on my dad's side and my Uncle Ed on my mom's side were very bow-legged. All of my siblings had bow legs. My two brothers grew out of it, as most babies do. My sister wore leg braces that corrected hers. Naturally, everyone thought my path would be similar. It was not. Nobody's legs were bowed to the extent that mine were. I don't think anyone realized it then just how much this would come to affect my life. And I'm going to pause right here because I want to show you guys something. This picture, can you see the little girl in the red dress? That's me when I was a toddler. And you see my sister, she has her hand on my shoulder. She always kept her hand on me because every time I took more than a few steps, I fell. I don't know how well you can see that. Just get a little closer. But that's me. I'll show it to you guys on YouTube. The little girl in the red dress with the extremely bowed legs. That's me. So on to the next. Let's see who else is joining. Hey, Floyd and Janelle and Miss Kimberly. Bring the picture closer, Katrina. Let's see. Can you see it now? Is that better? Let everybody here see it. So next I'm going to read a little bit about some trouble I got myself into. When my dad finally came indoors, he didn't spank me. For the next few days, I waited anxiously for that whooping. To my delight, it never came. After that incident, I knew I would never get a whooping, and I didn't. As I said earlier, I'm the baby girl, and in a lot of ways, I'm spoiled. Okay, thanks, Floyd, for letting me know. I'm a daddy's girl through and through. I was as a baby, and I still am today. So much so that we talk on the phone every day. We have a beautiful, playful relationship. Okay, in this section, I'm going to read a little bit about the circumstances. It said, he was the happiest person I knew. I liked Cairo because he was nice, but I think on some level I knew he was different too. Although different from me, he was just like me. We had very different circumstances, but both conditions affected our physical appearance. And let's just be honest, it doesn't matter whether you're 2 or 102. Your physical appearance is what people notice first. Whenever someone commented on how bowed my legs were, I always felt a slight tinge of pain. Hey, Tony, thank you for joining us. And in this section, I talk about one of the losses that I experienced as a young child that really had a profound effect on me. So I'm going to read just a little bit from that section as well. Writing about this now makes my chest ache the same way it did 38 years ago when they left, never to return. My brothers were a headache, and they fought each other and me, and they got us into trouble, but I loved them fiercely. I looked forward to playing with them and getting into trouble with them. I felt alone and scared after they left. My world was spinning out of control. My sister and I had always been close. She was my self-appointed protector since I was a baby. I was glad to still have her. Inside, I was afraid that she would disappear too. Thank you for joining us, Jonica. But I just wanted to read just a little bit tonight, just to give you a little bit of insight as to how things started out for me early on in life. So there was the issues with the legs, but there are also a multitude of other things going on. Oh, I hit you in the head. Don't tell everybody. But yeah, he's giving away some of the secrets. I did hit my brother. That was when I knew I wasn't gonna ever get a whooping. That was when I hit my brother in the head with a Coke bottle, and it didn't kill him. Thank you, God. But yeah, I was petrified that day. I thought my dad was gonna kill me, but it scared me and Floyd both to death. But yeah, so I just wanted to read a few little excerpts tonight for you. And again, each week I'll be reading from the next chapter. And again, the link to purchase it from Amazon is above, and on YouTube it'll be below. And the book release is going to be on April the 14th at Authors and Art Studio here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I would love for you to join us. If you're locally, if you're regionally, you can still come on out and join us. It's going to be from 3:30 to 5:30. It's going to be a great day. We're going to have some great food from a great chef in the area. And we're going to have a great time. And come out and celebrate me. This is really a momentous occasion. And it's going to be a great day. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you all so much for joining me. That is it for tonight. I told you wasn't going to keep you long. Just wanted to give you a little insight. Hi, Troy. We're just ending up now, so you can go back and look at the replay. I'll put the dates for the book release in the feed. Thank you, Shonda. I'll do that. And again, on Facebook, the link is above. And on YouTube, it's going to be below in the comments. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your support and all the hearts. And thank you guys for taking your time to get on with me tonight. Travis, we're ending the call now, but please go back and look at the replay and share this with your friends and your family. Share this with anyone that you know that may be experiencing a hard time in their life, no matter what age they are, because this book is going to really hit on a lot of things from what can happen with you when you're physically traumatized, emotionally, and spiritually traumatized as well. So please go out and get the book. Can you, well, get it on Amazon. Can These Bones Live Again? Walking Through the Eyes of the Broken. And let you guys see it on YouTube. It's a beautiful cover. God gave this image to me in a dream, and the graphic artist captured it perfectly. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. And thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next Monday night at 8 o'clock. Go ahead and put it on your calendar so you can join me at that time. All right, have a great evening.